Experienced New York City fraud attorneys. Lebedin Kofman LLP, NY fraud lawyer, free consultation. Legal representation by an experienced fraud attorney in New York City. There are many different criminal offenses that fall under the general umbrella of fraud crimes. From forgery to insurance fraud to falsifying business records and more, these offenses are prosecuted harshly and penalized severely by New York State. Many people mistakenly believe these crimes are less serious than violent or sex crimes since no victims are physically harmed, but you can bet on the prosecution coming at you with everything they have if you are facing fraud charges. Fraud defense attorney Russ Kaufman explains types of fraud charges. Laws involving fraud and identity theft in New York City. The New York penal law has several statutes that criminalize fraud or forgery. These laws apply to fraud against creditors, state health care programs, and insurance companies. There is also a subset of these fraud statutes that deal with computer fraud, such as cyber extortion or online phishing scams. Many cases involving other types of fraud are handled by New York City's fraud and identity theft attorneys. New York's laws include several crimes that involve identity theft. Identity theft can be charged in either the first, second, or third degree. Sometimes, it can also be charged as an aggravated offense. All types of identity theft require that a defendant knowingly and with intent assumed another person's identity. These charges vary depending on how severe the damage or loss suffered by the victim of identity theft. The 3 degrees of identity theft are: third-degree identity theft, when a false identity is used for goods, money, or services to the benefit of another person or to commit a Class A misdemeanor. Second-degree identity theft, when a false identity is used to get goods, money, services, and the value or harm to another person exceeds $500 or used for a Class E felony. First-degree identity theft, when a false identity is used to obtain goods or money and the cost or damage to another person exceeds $2,000, or to commit a Class D or higher felony. NYC criminal defense attorneys discuss the penalties for fraud. Lebedin Kofman LLP is a New York law firm with attorneys who understand how difficult and stressful it can be to face fraud charges. Your job, freedom, finances, and future are all at stake. If you are convicted of fraud, you could be facing jail time, fines, probations, and more. That's why we are committed to helping you get these charges reduced or dismissed completely. At Lebedin Kofman LLP, our New York fraud defense attorneys have years of experience in this complex area of law. As a result, our firm has successfully helped thousands of clients resolve their criminal defense problems, and we can assist you, too. We can efficiently navigate you through each stage of the criminal process as we help you make well-informed decisions about your future. No matter how difficult your situation is, having a lawyer who may be able to provide the legal advice you need is very important. How a NY fraud lawyer can help you. As experienced fraud lawyers in New York, we will work relentlessly to shoulder all your legal burdens while you focus on your loved ones and other important matters. Fraud defense attorney Russ Kaufman and our team of attorneys can inform you of your available options, as well as the potential long and short-term effects of your decisions. We can assist you with filing your legal paperwork, ensure your rights are always protected, and strongly represent your best interests both in and out of the courtroom. Fraud charges are usually brought when there are the following elements: intentional misrepresentation of an important fact, the knowledge that the important fact is misrepresented, a victim who relied on the misrepresentation and suffered as a result.